melon mustard. Nom 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 Dang it, I couldn't do it long enough without taking a breath. Time to dismiss the asp. Yeah, we got time. Who wants a demonstration of some silliness? Yeah, we got our passengers sitting here in the pizzeria having dinner. I'm just gonna get out here on the wing. Yeah, and be a nice pizzeria owner and wave to them. Say hi. It's actually not killing me? What is this? There we go. How did that not kill me until then? That should have like instantly killed me, not waited that long.
Pleasure, I'm sure.
Hi. Hi. Package. Here, package for you. Yeah. Take the package quick. I'm horribly wanted here, so yeah, we gotta get going. Oops. I forgot to put the shield up before doing that. I'm sorry. I meant to put the shield up. I was going for a, hey, here's your package, now die.
You're doing?
It works.
I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm working on getting the Sussex bark we need.
All right. All right, Scratch. Go get near.
Oh my god.
Good boy. So let's see about dismissing our ships at the same time. All right, everyone ready to dismiss?
Okay. Yes.
All right, let's do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dismiss.
Ship dismissed.
It's like the automated mass jump.
Wow. Holy crap. They all did actually. I half expected them all to just like collide into each other. But no, they all just kind of coordinated that.
Mass jump autopilot mode. That was actually pretty awesome.
Now let's see about recalling them all at the same time.
Oh god, yeah, let's do that. Okay, everyone. Ready again? I'll count down again. How did I just land? Did anyone else just see that? I just landed. Yeah, like I'm 5 kilometers up. Let's see what happens if I do this. Deploying SRV. Okay, there might be an SRV falling around y'all. This is really trippy. I'm just falling in an SRV through everyone. That'd be so funny if I actually get back in the SRV bay. If there's like a spot down here that'll like, because when they hover, the ships hover sometimes, they'll let you like board them. Yes, alright. I survived the folly, so after I undocked, I was like, I might not survive this. Man. Dismissing ship. Let's see what happens when I dismiss my ship. It just like instantly was like, bye. My ship's like, screw you, nerds. Bye. This looks very promising, yeah. Waterworld. Waterworld. Hell yeah. Hey there, everyone. How's it going today? How's it going? We got another Elite Dangerous stream here doing some exploration. And when the time comes up for being able to land on World of Death, we'll go and land there as well. Got someone else here in a Corsair, so I'm going to land and get in my Corsair and do some boop schnoot real quick. And then we're going to get to exploration. Oh, my throttle up still. That'd be why. Hop right down here. Get in the Corsair real quick and boop this person. Then we'll get back in the Type 6 because we're going to do some over the Disworld series, exploring some of my older historic exploration ships, starting with this Type 6, which was my original exploration ship way back in the day, 2018. Now, where did I put LA? There it is. Was it A1 Hermanos 1A1? Go boop the Corsair. Here we got the Chrome. What is he? He's Chrome. Chrome, and I got Gold. Alright, let's see here. Alrighty. Pad 2 real quick. I'll just get back in the Type 6 then. Hey Astra, how's it going? How's it going? There we go. Okay, we're getting back in the Type 6 now, and there was a system we targeted that we're just gonna head out. And then it's like 40 minutes or so for the next safe zone for World of Death, and so we'll alt back over to our other account at that time. And do the World of Death landing. Alright, So, oh, I lost the target. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna target a random system. Like, let's do 100 light years. Target it. It's not an EDSM's database, so that's a good candidate. And then I have my alarm set for when the next opening for safety to land on World of Death is. For now, we'll just explore in the meantime. I do need a neutron charge off this one there real quick.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Warning. Frameshift
Please don't let me out of there.
beyond safety limits.
So I did do the Outlander. Speaking of supercharging, apparently the Sidewinder like takes 2 to 3% damage every time you supercharge, whereas it should just be. Oh, this one took 2% too for some reason. They make it more damage when, like, they made. I know they made the Caspian less, but did they make it more damage for other ships? Because the Sidewinder was definitely weird. It's interesting. This one took 2 points there just now.
Warning. Temperature critical.
I wonder if it's I think it's deep charge. I think someone mentioned deep charge also lowers the integrity, so it makes it more damage per.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, over here to RDZ. Hopefully this will be an undiscovered random system we picked. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a while since I flew this. So originally what I was gonna do, because this is the ship I way back in 2018 was flying to Colonia, and I got all but 4,000 light years from Colonia and then died to a neutron. Originally I was like, oh, let's go get our vengeance on that neutron and let the ship have its final, actually charge off of it successfully, but it would have been like 40 jumps each way. So I was like, I don't know. This is one white dwarf. Let's see what we got here on this white dwarf system. Very blue gas giant.
Body 7AA. Nested moon.
A very Canadian mood. Got a lot of moons on this one though. Gas Giant 7's got all the moons. Is that ammonia or water-based life? Water-based life.
Body 2CA. Close orbit relative to parent body size, nested moon, multiple criteria met.
Fair amount of nested moons.
Body 5 FA. Nested moon.
Anyone else over here? No. No bios on any so far, though. Maybe there'll be an atmospheric in one of these. It's a very gassy system, though. I had burritos for lunch.
Body 3D. Argon atmospheric landable with life.
Oh, there we go.
The new personal codex entry.
Last thing we scanned too. Saving the best for last. Those what 3 Delta. And it looks like it should have electric A. Let's go get some. Yo, I just thought of something too. You know, I need to get that circumnavigation badge on Humanity of Kaminari. How round, like, what is the size of World of Death? A radius. Oh, geez, that would take forever. Never mind. I was like, that would be a really cool circumnavigation. I would just, it would be really cool. It would just also take for fucking ever. Then you run the issue too. It'd take even longer because you can't call your ship in during the danger zone. So you're running low on SRV fuel or repair. You'd have to actually use the synthesis, which is kind of annoying. Or for the repair, rather, which you have to do a lot when you're circumnavigating at like a decent speed. Gas shine's very dark over there, though. Oh, Jones Soda came back out with the amazing s'mores sodas. That's what I have now. Such an amazing soda. Just drink your s'mores. Saw that at the grocery store. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just buying the whole shelf right now. It was one of those sodas during my, what was it, not this year, but the last year's affiliate anniversary. I had all the different weird sodas. That was one of them.
3D.
And I was like, oh, that was the best.
The new personal codex entry.
Oh, we got Bacterium, Electricae, and Fonticulua. The Electricae and the Fonticulua are the ones we care about. It looks like we already have the Bacterium, Vesiculae, Lime for this region. So, just the other ones are what I care about here. Find a nice little landing spot down here.
Orbital flight engaged.
That one seems fairly flat. Hey, DBZ Gohan 2580707. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Storm Chaser crew. How's it going? How's it going? Gonna get some electric case scanned here in a minute once I land here. Oh, Baby caught a yellow tang. Yellow tang, you know, mustard. You caught the mustard fish. That's what that fish is. All right, now to find some electricae. Should be nice and glowy once we're on a close approach. See Fonticulua. There we go. There's some electric KSC right there.
Electricate Pluma confirmed present.
Landing gear deployed.
Base value 6.28 million. Minimum sample distance
There,
1000.
so it's landed right there. Is my life goal to have one of the brands of mustard named after you? Yes. If I could get a mustard sponsorship, that would be my one of my bucket list items for my streaming career. If anyone's got the ear of any marketing representatives at French's or Heinz or Grey Poupon or Lovensemp or Terrapin Hill or Beaver, whoever, whichever mustard company, Schaller and Weber, Ingelhofer, I could keep going. I think you get the point. Lockmans.
First partial
There we
sample
go.
collected.
Get a nice little screenshot of this actually. Lights off on this bad boy. There we go. Alright. Screenshot time. Our type 6 there. Type 6 in our SRV somehow. Let's see, get the screenshot in where I want it. There we go. Good shot. Alright. I don't think I have many screenshots of this Type 6. It was a very short... It was my exploration ship for a very short period in 2018. Literally, less than a week. The story was, it was like a week and a half after I started playing. I tried to race to Colonia in this ship to get my first mapping tags all over Asura. I got all but 5... It was 4,500 light years away from Colonia. Died to a neutron cone. Had 16 hours to get to the Colonia area, so I whipped up an Asp Explorer very quickly before I even had engineers unlocked. So there was a, we're talking, this is the Type 6 originally was 25 light years. Got almost all the way to Colonia and died. That was oof. Unengineered Explorer 35, got there in time, and I did manage to get my I licked all over a surrogate surrogate's the name of the Asp Explorer that I use for it, but yeah. So I see I got my mapping tags all over Asura. This is my system. But more surprisingly to even me, when I went and turned those in over next door at a little system called Colonia, I noticed that there's this station there. You might have heard of it, Jock Station. And the planet I was orbiting didn't have anyone first mapped it, so I kind of went and did that. And this is when I was literally I hadn't even played the game for 2 weeks at that point. Actually, why did I get back in the ship? I in my SRV to drive. One day I'll be the Russian Badger of mustard. You know what? That would work. There's actually a really good Russian brand. I can't remember how it's pronounced though, but there is one out there that's pretty well regarded. I think it was their word for eagle or something. I can't remember, but there is one out there that's fairly well regarded that I have been meaning to get my hands on, but it's difficult to find. It's not like Love and Semp where it's a very good Dusseldorf mustard and sold in the U.S. The Russian one, it's not actually sold in the U.S. It's a little harder to get a hold of. The Russian is there a streamer called Russian Badger? That I might have not caught as a reference then. It's a very interesting angle we have there. All right, we'll just yeehaw. There we go. I can see all the wheels doing their thing. My commander doesn't even look at the road when they're driving. And now we go this way. I can kind of see where I'm going, right?
You've traveled over
I
1,000.
can kind of sort of see where I'm going. Maybe if I turn my headlights on. That's bright. Got sponsored by Gamer Stuff, so already got to name a flavor and went with the guacamole. Okay. Definitely a flavor. I mean, almost like Gamer Subs will sponsor. If you have a heartbeat, they'll sponsor you. Like, let's be honest. I've seen like streamers sometimes it's like literally their first day streaming like, oh, and our sponsor Gamer Subs. I'm like, really? It's like they're literally their first ever stream and they're already sponsored by Gamer Subs. This is really just affiliate marketing that Gamer Subs does. But they might do proper sponsorships too, but I know there's affiliate marketing. I don't know, all I keep getting is freaking like Raid Shadow Legends and other crappy games. Although I did sort of, like, it wasn't necessarily a direct sponsorship, but the Ascendant.com, I got my logo in the game now. That's kind of something. There's another one way over here. Oh, I'm on my composition skin or on a fire group. There we go. I don't know if this one will be far enough though. It doesn't look like it'll be. It's only about 620 meters, so I need about 1,000. The darkness here is actually like this twilight darkness here, and the dark gas giant floating there is actually really kind of cool looking. Nebula right up there. What was it I had for my? I don't remember what my darn. There's the focus, and then it was what? I get fancy with it. I don't know how fancy we can get with it. Nice. I guess we gotta be careful that someone might accuse our in-game screenshot of being AI.
You've traveled over 1,000 meters from previous sample.
If we use that feature. That guy. Anyways. Oh, a few years back, but before they started doing all the sponsoring anyone with a heartbeat. So have you had the infamous guacamole gamer part then? Is it any good? I don't even know. What is gamers? It's like is it like a flavor drink, like flavor powder or something, isn't it, or something? I don't even know what it is.
Sample collection complete.
Fonticulua over here.
Fonticulua camps trees confirmed present. Base value 1 million, minimum sample distance 500 meters.
Alright, 500 meters for it. Both inordinately expensive and don't ship to Russia. that are you Russia located then? Have you been able to, like, do you play Elite? I guess is question one. I guess I think you do, but have you been able to connect? I've heard a few. I've seen like some posts lately of like some Russian players have been unable to connect to Elite as of like the last week. You may have. That is, there's a lot. You know, chatter sometimes details.
Second partial sample collected.
No, interesting. Yeah, no, I've been seeing a fair few posts of like, I guess maybe certain areas of Russia have been like unable to connect. It's interesting. I don't know. I guess because apparently like AWS is getting blocked in some places, which Elite uses. I know our squad has a Russian player, but they haven't logged in for quite a while otherwise, so them not logging in isn't particularly unusual.
Ship recall.
Get our little Fonticulua scanned here. Ooh, very, very blue. Very blue. Very blue.
Sample collection complete.
Where is that ship? We got the Colonia Nebula over there. That one is. That one's Colonia, though. And that one's up past Colonia. There we go. I love the front thrusters on the Type 6, though. I mean, there's a good reason to avoid the major Russian player group in this game. Let's be fair as well. Ghost Encounters Corps does not exactly have the best reputation. Ooh, Bronzite Chondrite. Let's just grab that. We might see some raw materials from that while we're at it. Sulfur. Where's it going? It's going somewhere. I don't know. I just don't know where. There it is. Okay. A little bit of rock crawling time. There we go. More sulfur. Phosphorus. This one is germanium. Oh, I'm full on germanium. Okay. Carbon in there then.
Cargo scoop retracted.
All right, and then we can pop. Oh, what is this? F star up and over there. EDSM doesn't have it, at least, so I'll pop over to that.
Landing gear detected. Frameshift drive charging.
See what this one has, and then here in a few minutes will be the time for popping over to World of Death. About 10 minutes, it says. About 10 minutes is when the safety window opens. So we'll get landed somewhere, and then we'll get on that survey, and then we'll come back, explore some more until the time it gets close to Periapsis.
Body A. Undiscovered.
That's one good way to have, alt accounts. You don't have to sit on a random planet for an hour just to see something. Ooh, ammonia world in here, apparently. And maybe water. Well, there's no mark for water world, but it's...
Body CD3.
Oh, it's ammonia world.
Unmapped ammonia world.
We'll definitely have to map that then. Oh, the tuning for that one was on water world.
Body CD1A. Ammonia atmospheric landable with life.
That has a lot of stuff too.
May host a new personal codex entry.
System scan complete.
All right, over to that ammonia world first. Let's fill our fuel tank a little bit.
Fuel sweeping.
Oh baby, that's over there.
Fuel sweeping complete.
That's over there. That's where that is. CD1E.
Temperature.
Okay, so the other place goes over there too. Well, can a Type 6 manage this distance on an SCO pulse? We shall see.
Heatsink deployed.
Not using the fuel up too terribly.
Taking heat damage.
Maybe I'll get within 100,000 light seconds of it before I have to stop, hopefully.
Heatsink deployed.
Maybe. Oh.
Main fuel tank low. Heatsink deployed.
Well, we got our speed up at least real quick. Let's see how this does for us. We can definitely fuel over the Charlie Delta once we get there. There was one where we could have used the Corsair. So how's the weather? Flying for a little bit, hopefully. Going back down again? Okay, 4 minutes. That's not terrible. We'll at least get over there just in time for us to reload to the other account. Check our Lakon Systems core schematics overview and our two signatures there. Let's see how those are doing. And Rain Man raiding in with the party. What's going on, Rain? What's going on? Let's get the shout out there. How's it going, Rain? We're just doing some exploration today. We're headed towards an ammonia world that's 300,000 light seconds in, and we picked a day of all days to go revisit our original exploration ship, the Type 6 Explorer from 2018. So we ran out of fuel about 200,000 light seconds from it. So we're just making our way downtown, slowly but surely. The factory has grown a little. Oh yeah, you've been playing Factorio. I think I've popped in a few times.
Do a barrel roll.
I still don't get much about that game, but do a barrel roll there. Official squirrel that, yeah, and we're I think so here in about like 5 or 6 minutes we're gonna log over, get ourselves landed on World of Death as well. Monde de la Mort. It's a planet that passes super close enough, super close to the white dwarf that it orbits, right? So here in a few minutes we're gonna alt over to our other account that's over there, land on that, and then we'll get back over here to exploring some more up until right before the periapsis. And because we have this ammonia planet to map that we're slowly but surely making our way towards, and then a landable ammonia planet with a bunch of new life forms to scan as well. So we'll have time to kill for the whole like 30-40 minutes until periapsis. Quack. Go hit the hay, Quack. Nice dream of some nice mustard sauce on a duck fillet, Quack. Oh, satisfactory, Quack. What did I say, Quack? There's a bunch of factory games out there, isn't there, Quack? Did I say factorial? Isn't that where you like multiply a number and then multiply by one less than it, then multiply by one less than it, then multiply by one less than until you reach one, Quack? That's factorials, right? Quack. Target Charlie here, Quack, to refuel on that before hitting the gas giant, because we are low on fuel, Quack. Factorio is... Oh, did I say Factorio? Quack. And he had, was the trading card game shop simulator, Quack? Almost there, just 26,000 light seconds to go, Quack. Check the death clock here. The opening is in 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Perfect. We'll fuel up and then we'll go get back over there, then Quack, and check out, get landed at least for now at World of Death, Quack. I have just enough fuel to give it a little bit more of a boost there. There we go. Wait, why did it shout out twice, Quack? That's weird. Oh, I think because I did the manual and then I did the first words one, Quack. Hey, Skater Wheel 0707. And I should see if I should If I can get it somehow to trigger specifically the one trigger where it like rains pictures of your face down whenever whenever it shouts you out, Quack. Nudity, what's the world of death? Yeah, I'll be showing that here in a minute. Actually, we're about to log over to that. It's a planet that orbits a white dwarf, like, and it passes really super close. So, like, it actually stays inside the jet cone for like, it like has an orbit of like an hour, but it stays inside the jet cone for a lot of it. So it's really dangerous. You have this like narrow window to land on it. But it's over here. Off real quick. It's over here. It's this planet here. And if we go into the orrery, over here to A, see A. You'll see the orbit for this planet is really eccentric and then goes real close to the actual star there. That thing out of there, thank you. Although the carrier icon's rather large, but yeah, see, he goes super close to the white dwarf. Makes for one heck of a view. Factorio is another great game, Quack. Doc Aston action in here too. Yeah, so we had like Distant Worlds 3 is stopping off. Their carrier is at World of Death today, and Evan, you know, it's a cool site basically. So we're gonna go show that off on stream here once I fuel up and switch counts. The Ammonia World better be worth it. Mechanical Storm 0707, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Storm Chaser crew. Ooh, and a new record on the Frontosa Chichlid. Where is the exclusion zone? There it is, okay. So it's nice and fueled. And he redeemed a shower of love there. 0707 Doc. Remember as well. So we got Charlie Delta 1 Echo as well as the Ammonia World when we relog. But let us get over there and get ourselves landed at least for now. Quack. Switch over to our other account. I do have both of my accounts on Distant Worlds 3. Well, both my main ones. Not necessarily all of my accounts, but both the mains. I clear requests on the laptop? Does it? All right. Anyways, off here. All right, so we're gonna try to look for a place that should get a good rotation on it. There we go, quack. Okay. Quackadon, quack.
3, 2, 1.
So it'll whip around the thing quick. So if we just get a point on the planet, quack, that is on that line, more or less, quack, should be good. Then go to the far side, quack. That side's gonna be the one that's gonna whip around, quack. Alright, so land right here on the daylight terminus, I think would be good. A little bit above into the dark side, quack.
Orbital flight engaged.
Right on down here, quack. It reminds you of the episode from TNG Two Eyes in the Darkness, quack. Oh, yeah, what was that one about, quack? I haven't seen the TNG outside of... I think I've seen like the first 2 seasons of it, then I kind of... seen all of Voyager at least, but yeah, I haven't really caught up on TNG. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a sky for a while. We'll go, and then we'll log back in about periapsis, because then we're gonna have to wait for it to get back out of there too. A nice little smooth area right there we can land in, quack. Alright, we'll land here, and then what we want to do, because we won't, it'll damage our ship if when the planet is in the cone. So what we got to do is get out in our SRV. There we are. Let me land there.
Dismissed.
Our ship take off and fly away from us there. That way it's out of the danger zone. The big old blue jets, that'll damage the ship, but strangely not SRVs somehow. So it's out of instance. Okay, good. That should be good then. Oh, we got like a this cobble over there. Okay. All right, and then we'll have a good probably 30 minutes, I think, until it gets close to periapsis. I'll watch the clock. We'll pop back over, get back over in that ammonia system. Whack. Come on, launcher, stop spinning. There we go. Log back on in here, Quack. She's being a little slow, Quack. All right, back onto the fleet comm. Yeah, feeling a little bit better. I don't know what it was, just kind of still a bit exhausted, but not as bad as last night. I don't know what it was. Alright, so we have the ammonia world. Well, was this one? Get that bad boy mapped.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Heating deployed.
Thank you for the lurk there, Doc. Have a good night as well for you. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Map this Thargoid planet, or ammonia world. Not Tharg. Potential Thargoid planet out near Colonia. This is where the Thargoids would launch their invasion from, probably. God, that'd be crazy. Watch a Titan attacks Colonia, and this is the world it's primarily starts around or something. Yeah, that's a big boy planet too. Look at that. What even is the 10 pattern? I haven't seen a 10 in I don't even know how long. Like I don't even know what the like 1, 3, and then like 4, 5, 7. 10? I don't know. That'd be so hilarious. No, that'd be the funniest part too, because then I'd have, if that actually happened, I'd have the first mapping tag on Colonia as well as the ammonia world that the Titans attack from. If that were to actually happen, although we're not, we're probably a little far from Colonia for that, but it would be hilarious. There and there, maybe. I know we're past par at this point, but whatever. I mean, we're past par, you know. Whatever. We're past par. We don't need to care about efficiency no more. Go. Charlie Delta 1 Echo is the Landable. It's 8K over that way.
Heating deployed.
What would be really hilarious though is if I find like a glowing green gas giant like this close. Yeah, that would be hilarious because we're still only like we're only like 600. We're 547 light years from Colonia. So like finding a glowing green gas giant in a system this close to Colonia would be freaking hilarious. That's kind of one of the fun ones with Colonia too. It's like, yeah, you can be close to Colonia and there's still a lot of stars undiscovered. So glowing green gas giants are extremely ultra mega super uber ultra rare, to put it lightly. I think there's only like 7 known, 7 or 11 or something. It's something like. Let's see how many glowing green gas giants. The list. There are only 12 known in the entire game so far, and there have been literally millions of systems explored in this 1-to-1 Milky Way. And so the fact that only 12 have been found is crazy. And I actually helped lead an expedition called At the Aldrich Gate a while back that helped rediscover the first one. Because the first one was here in Shaolai DL-P. Blah blah blah. This is what they look like. This is a glowing green gas giant. This was actually the first ever discovered one. And so they're glowing green gas giants. They have these like special exotic wildlife or something. But yeah, only 12 are known. And we had an expedition to refine this one because the person who originally found it, they took a screenshot of it. They're like, oh, that looks kind of cool. They didn't actually realize how super rare it was. And then later on posted, oh yeah, I did this, a few months back I did this trip and I found this thing. And people were like, the fuck is that? Where is that? And they're like, I don't remember. And so then like a few years went by, they're like, okay, we have the screenshot of the first glowing green gas giant, but we don't know where it is. Yeah, it's like photoplankton or something growing in the atmosphere of the gas giant. So it says free floating radioplankton. This particular gas giant exhibits vivid coloration due to the presence of free floating radioplankton. Yeah, that's basically what it is. They're super rare. And we had led this expedition, co-led it with a few other groups to refine this thing based on this just one screenshot this person had of this gas giant with some stars in the background. And it was actually really funny. You see on my map, it's way over here, right? It's way over here on the map. Well, a lot of us that like led the expedition at first were like, oh, it's actually going to be over here. For some reason, we thought it was going to be over here because, and based on the information this player had, they're like, yeah, I know. I was flying through Vulcan Gate for a lot of their expedition, is what they said. And so we had planned the whole expedition to be like around here. It's like it's somewhere in here. And then one of the expeditioners came along and they're like, well, based on this triangulating the stars in the background, it's actually over here. Like 20,000 light years away from where we're even looking. And then they ended up finding it. So, it was insane, like, that we actually found that thing based on a freaking screenshot, like, literally. And that, Commander Orange comes along, it's like, actually, the screenshot indicates that we're completely off track. Commander Orange. It's Commander Orange exclamation. Crazy with data. Also thanks to Commander Orange that I have the record on the lowest discovered Earth-like world in this game now.
Host a new personal codex entry and
When the Caspian came out with the higher 500 plus light year jump ranges, like find me places that are Caspian only. And then like he found like a pair of systems. It's like, oh, this one is. And then you actually there's another system reach off of it. Oh, and there ended up being the record-breaking lowest Earth-like world in the game. It's like, well. The Cactoid is in a small place here. We really care about the Cactoida, the Frutexa. Yep, and Skater Wheel 0707, thank you for the follow, and welcome to the Storm Chaser crew. See what we catch in the game. And the Fungoida. Where's the Fungoida? The Cactoid is in its own little place, it looks like. Let's go there first. We try to go to the most limited ones first. There's this little, almost looks like a little golden valley there. Let's go to this golden valley. Ooh, the Frutexa is worth 10. Ooh, yeah, it's Frutexa Flammasis. 10.33 base. One of the most expensive, profitable exobios in the game, too. We're definitely gonna have to get the Frutexa. Our little golden valley here of cactus, apparently, here. Either Cactoida lapis or Cactoida periatus. It going apeshit with the boredom. Yep, good luck, have fun for you too. That kind of thing. Oh, hey, we found Henry. The whale shark that took like 5 months for someone to eventually catch once. That was like because there's like a Pokemon kind of style fish decks in that game, and that was the last thing we needed, and it took 4 months for someone to catch it. And now people catch it all the time. It's really funny. Alright, now find us some cactus. I just left my chest because he has had enough. Oh, well, it's the fun kind to be clear. Fur kind to be clear. Gotcha. But which fur kind? Are we talking like a guinea pig or a hamster, bobcat, maybe a panther, maybe a tiger even, maybe a wolf? Those are pets, right? Yeah, bobcats make the best pets. Where I grew up in Western Nebraska, we'd have bobcats, and sometimes they get in fights in the valleys, and it's like the only way to describe it is two Karens having a fight at the mall. Like the way that sounds when bobcats are fighting, it just sounds like just very angry women screaming at each other. Like, just echoing through the canyons. It's just my memory of bobcats. We already visited the world step. We got landed. We got landed in the window. It's still a good like 30 minutes or so until Periapsis though. So we'll be logging back over there closer to Periapsis rather than just sitting there twiddling our thumbs for an hour. But yeah, we are landed. But the main scenery is yet to come. Hey, Senril 0707. Alright, let's find some more of this cactus. Let's see some over this way. Yeah, we got our other account is doing the World of Death. It's part. That way I can explore while waiting.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 300 meters from previous sample.
They're all echoing words. I wish to see the manager. Yeah, no, it's just like the like just imagine the manager. Like just it's a bobcat for you. And where I grew up, there was a lot of canyons, so it just echoed all over the place. But, I mean, there's some good videos out there of lynxes fighting, because bobcats are lynxes. Got back to Elite a couple weeks ago, got up into Odyssey Engineering. Oh, yeah, the Odyssey Engineering could be... that could be a bit of a grind.
From previous sample.
Honestly, the Colonia engineers for the on-foot stuff are so much easier to unlock. Like miles and miles and miles easier and less annoying to unlock the Colonial ones. Cause it's like, yeah, no, the Colonial ones you like literally unlock at night. Cause there's like you find a tourist settlement somewhere in Colonia. There's like a particular layout one that I had bookmarked at some point. I think I still might even. Not the Fartario one, that's something else. Our system's out here. I'll recognize it once I see it. Ogmar. There we are. I know it's like Ogre or something. There's a tourist settlement out on one of these. Way far out. That's like almost always abandoned. I think it's this one here. It's always like in the shutdown state, but if you find one of those, even if it's not the shutdown state, it's not that big of a deal. And you just keep running it for the mats, like all the stuff you need for the Colonia engineers, you can get there, and then you just go and unlock them real quick. Like they'll just do it in a few hours. Like, downside is whenever you need to engineer your suit, you got to fly to Colonia. But hey, you know, it's honestly probably quicker than unlocking the normal ones. Okay, there's Frutexa. I need one more cactus though first. But I'll scan it real quick, I suppose.
Frutexa Flammacies confirmed present. Base value 10.33 million. Minimum sample distance 150 meters.
One more cacti. But yeah, the stealth missions can be kind of fun. I mean, there's two ways to be stealthy. You can either be, you know, stealthy in the normal way you're thinking, or there is stealth in the aspect of nobody lives long enough to raise the alarm. That is another way to be stealthy. Yeah, the stealth because the criteria for the stealth missions is just don't let the alarm sound. Man, it's so much fun when you once you get like the quieter footsteps on the suit, and then you get the noise suppression and the audio masking on your guns. And then you're just like going through and you're like pop, and nobody knows you're there. Man, this cactus is hiding. Last one is hiding. Heavy stealth, no one to see you, if none to live. The dead men tell no tales. No D&D, we don't got no revivify or true resurrection up in here. Cactus. Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding, Cactus? Dang it! Free Texa. Where's the Cactus, though? I think I see some over there. There we are. Right next to some Texa as well. Perfect. Very delicious looking cactus. Got one heck of a prickly pear on it.
Sample collection complete.
Yeah,
First-
yeah, your own suit rats you out of the space police. I don't really get what the point of not sounding the alarm is. Your suit tattles on you. That is the one annoying bit. I wish if you really were stealthy and undetected, you don't get a bounty. Oh no, cactus are... No, I'm not joking. They are.
Minimum distance reached.
They're one of my favorite fruits.
150 meters from previous sample.
Like, I cook with cactus a lot too. The nopal's actually really good. And then the actual prickly pear as well is delicious. Like, the cactus is actually... I wasn't joking. It really is delicious. Maybe it's there. So here, yeah, black bucks. Here's the last thing I saw. Someone's... Yeah, except for what if they didn't see you? What if you shot them from behind? How do they know? You like walk up behind and be like, bzz. Yeah, probably enough bodysuit Tesla
Second
cams,
partial
yeah.
Sample collected.
Probably have enough, like, you know, because there is, what is it? There's a,
You've traveled over one.
apparently with my Philips Hue, if I get like the more up-to-date Hue bridge, there's like something that like I can make any of my light bulbs be motion detectors because it listens to the slight perturbations in the interference of the wireless signal between two of the light bulbs to tell when you walk between them. And you can set up like a, okay, if I walk between this light bulb and this light bulb, it detects, you know, like, I imagine, you know, they just use that 3310 and they can just tell, you know, they can get a full 3D mapping of your body from that. Maybe this working out from the whole X person arrives and then suddenly everyone starts dying. Yeah, probably that too. But yeah, I can see the bases definitely have enough sensors to be like, yeah, no, this person, you know, walked out of their ship. We have this whole map of exactly where they walked. And then, you know, people kept dying within a few feet of them. Yeah. Well, that's probably the most sensible. Yeah, a mixture of that and the, like, wireless sensors and stuff. Alright, we need another free text, and we got a mesosiderite here.
Alpha scoop deployed.
Molybdenum. Definitely use some of that stuff. There are only 21 of those. Some manga. Or Molly. That's some protector right over there as well. Oh no, that's Cactoida. Yeah, now the Cactoida shows up when we need the Frutexa. We're full on German. Don't need any more German in here. Need more manga though. This is tin. Ooh, yttrium. And whatever that was. Oh, it's some iron. And don't need no Germans. You know, quickly hand out bounties in the university. Really. Loitering is punishable by death. There was someone the other day arguing about the whole, 30 seconds, then your ship gets blown up for getting stuck near a pad. And someone's like, well, yeah, it's like blocking their trade. And someone's like, we didn't nuke the Ever Given. It's like, yeah, because they were trying to compare it to the Ever Given blocking the canal. And someone's like, yeah, but we didn't nuke it. Like, your point doesn't work. Pretty epic if we had. That would have been an interesting response, yeah. Now that we need the Frutexa, it's not showing up. But when we didn't need it and we needed the cactus, it showed up all the time. There's some over here. Is that cactus? It's gonna be cactus, isn't it? Fucking cactus. There we go.
Ship recall.
Then you're gonna find the Fungoida next.
Cargo scoop retracted.
This is the really, yes, I definitely need this for Texas. This is like the 10 million base price for Texas.
Sample collection complete.
Where are you going? Where are you going, ship? What are you doing? Get back here. Get back here. Get back here. Where are you going? I can't drive that fast. I'm gonna land more than 2 kilometers away and immediately fly away, isn't it? I gotta get under 2 kilometers before it lands. Alright, there we go. Why is it landing so far away? Well, it's still left even though I was under... Oh my gosh. Such a rude ship.
Ship recall.
Fungoida and Cact... Yeah, Cactoida, Frutexa, and then Fungoida. are the ones I still need for the Codex, and... But the Fungoida, the Frutexa at least... Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, the Frutexa was the 10.33 million one. I was reading something wrong for a moment, but... So the Frutexa at least is definitely worth it. Yeah, I only bother with bacteria unless it's this... Because there is a bacteria that's also worth like 10 million base price. It's super rare, though. But otherwise, I only do it if I need it for my Codex. I apparently needed to do like a read all for my my stuff though for Observatory Core the other day because it kept like flagging me like this is a new Codex entry from. I'm like, I am pretty sure I have scanned this in this region before, but apparently this is the new computer. It wasn't logging any of the old journals. It's cache.
Landing gear retracted.
I talked about what is the nonsense that flight control says at first when we try to dock. Oh, like, yeah, they're like, stay in your vector, even though you, if you did, you'd plow into the side of the wall. Stuff like that, just because it's random messages.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I am at negative altitude for a moment there. That was interesting. Alright. A little bit higher here. Heat sinks, maybe. I don't know. Down to 1 heat sink already. Or in some of these older ships can be a little rough with the heat management with SCO. We need Fungoida now. Find a nice big fungal patch. Right on top of this rough mountain, it looks like. Check the death clock here. Yeah, supposedly it's just like a height map, but like it does seem to be more possible. I don't know. Supposedly it's not really, but I'm gonna keep going for it. It just seems to be that way. I'll just trust in my confirmation bias. At least this isn't too terribly rough. Some of the places Fungoida grows is just ridiculously rough, though.
Landing gear deployed.
We got some other life form in there as well, it looks like. I'm trying to see. We got the fungus. What is this other thing, though? No, it's Tussock, I think, right?
Tussock Katina confirmed present. Base value 1.77 million. Minimum sample distance 200 meters.
Yeah, I got. Oh, is this the? This is a Ceticis? See, is this Fungoida Gelada that we need for our codex? But we'll scan it either way. We came here. We might as well.
Fungoida Ceticis confirmed present.
Yeah, see, it's the Fungoida Gelada that we needed for the codex here.
Minimum sample distance 300 meters.
Everything else on this planet is just already on the codex, so it's like, whatever. And not, you know, nothing else that's particularly expensive by any means.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 300 meters from previous sample.
Some more of the Frutexa, some more Tussock. Definitely getting a lot of the Tussock up here. Oh, there we go. I see some fungus up there. Radawad just said, "What's your in-game name, NiamhKami?" Figure out what flight controls say when you dock. It's Commander Kesika's the one I'm on right now, but I also have Commander NiamhKami is my other one. That little top text field on that right-hand column there, that is it automatically updating commander name to whichever commander I'm logged into at the time. Flight control says when you dock. Oh, like the letter things? Well, it's actually interesting. So I have mine set to be my ship ID, actually. Because you can actually change that if you didn't know. In here? Volume. Oh, there we go. Call sign, yeah. You can change it here. So it's default commander ID. So it'd be, you know, Kilo Echo Zulu normally, but I change it to my ship ID. It depends on what ship I'm docking in.
Second partial sample collected.
By the way, did anything interesting happen on the way to Colonia? No, other than I got annoyed that apparently if you have your FSD engineered with deep charge as the experimental effect, you take 2% damage on every neutron star. That was the only thing that was annoying. I was like, I should have definitely just put mass manager on that. Sacrificed a little bit. Because yeah, apparently that deep charge also lowers the integrity a little bit more as well, and so it makes neutrons hurt even more.
Distance reached.
Yeah, apparently that was a thing that a bunch of people were finding out of the Outlander challenge. This is like, my normal ships don't take 2% each. What's going on here? And someone's like, it's the deep charge. That's why you don't normally want to use deep charge. It's like, okay. Yeah, deep charge lowers the integrity a little bit, apparently, is why. Ship ID works the same as commander ID. Yep, it's just, yeah, when they like, they'd be like, yo, Falcon de Lacey, blah, 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 right? It'll be your ship ID instead of your commander first three. Or it'll be you can have it set to be the first three of your ship name.
Ship recall.
Yeah, it does also use more fuel per jump, but yeah, apparently with neutrons it causes a little more damage as a side effect of the decreased integrity. See if my ship will land close this time and not try and run away from me. There's Colonia up there. Slightly through the green. But I heard the ship. I called it in, right? Yeah, there it is. Now it's landing close. I like how the Type 6's front thrusters kind of do that crisscross thing. Yeah, it's usually not. And on like larger ships, it's actually less, you know, because it only gives more if it's a small ship. So there's a point where it stops giving more if the ship's big enough. Pop a quick, be right back here real quick. 1 minute. All right. Let us check out another system then. We'll just pick another random one that looks interesting. This is a B-class star. Oh, EDSM has the date on it though, apparently. Okay. Let's see here then. What's this one? White dwarf. Go check out the white dwarf then.
Frameshift charging.
any random old system, basically, and then we're seeing if our EDMC will tell us if EDSM has the data already. There's always a chance that, you know, someone could have explored that didn't use EDSM, but it's always a good sign, at least. But if EDSM has the data, then definitely someone's been to it, right? My EDMC plugin, I think it's the Canon one, will, when you target anything, it'll check EDSM's API if there's data, basically.
Body A.
I think it's the Canon plugin that does that check. Like whenever I target a system, it'll pop up if it'll be red if there's no data, green if it's like fully scanned, or orange if there's like partial scan.
Body B3. Argon atmospheric landable with life. Body B2. Methane atmospheric landable with life.
Oh, we got a fart planet.
May host a new personal codex entry.
Oh, we got to go to the fart planet.
Body A2D. Close binary relative to body size.
Or in here, there we are.
Body A3G. Offset ring orbit.
Site as well.
Body A1A. Methane atmospheric landable with life. May host a new personal codex entry.
Bacteria. Well, we got the fungoida gelata possibly on Bravo 2 as well. But could be the Ceticis again, but maybe we'll luck out this time and get the gelata.
Body A4BA. Nested moon.
The offset ring orbit is just keep my settings for the column length. Instead of Ori 3G. Not really be close enough for a good ring view. Yeah, it's not very. It's that one. Okay. Bravo 2, how far is that? 13, that's not too bad. Bacterium and Feticulua on this one that we grab. It might have a decent view of its rings too. Let's take a gander. Actually, while I'm here in Colonia, I actually probably should go take this ship and get the deep charge changed to mass manager, because I noticed it doing that double damage thing on this one as well. See the actual FSD one in Colonia was though. Grab these quick and then we'll log over. like an hour orbit.
Body A1A.
Kind of watching the clock
May
here.
host a new personal codex entry.
I think once I grab these, it'd be decent. Then we can just drive around for a few minutes while it does it. Like 10 minutes, I think. Do it like 15 minutes, I think. I thought this clock would break down a little more clearly. Do this on the day side, perhaps, if there is a day side. Kind of a day side, I suppose. Green reflection is kind of cool looking though. That's definitely a color there. Let's see the Fonticulua digitos. Something there. Yeah, right after the expedition started.
Landing gear deployed.
And the Discworld 3 people are like, please stop giving us tritium. We were planning on using the stuff in there so we can have a mining event. Please stop giving us more.
Low gravity.
Fonticulua digitos confirmed present. Base value 1.8 million, minimum sample distance 500 meters. First partial sample collected.
Or the far end of this patch will be 500 meters. Maybe not. Running Imperial rank at the moment by doing cargo missions, just completely evaded the interacting ship that spawns, and you try to warp into the system where you took. Never got a chance to do that yet. Nice, nice.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Just really good attention to differences in the terrain and what they look like. Pretty much, not really any good tricks. There is the there is the free camera you can use. It's not as good here in the dark though, but that's what's good for doing bacteria is using that. I might just say screw the bacteria on this planet. I don't want to try to find bacteria in the dark unless the scanner's good at it. Kind of see, yeah, you see like just little differences with the night vision too.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Run over all the fingers. Just scan this one under the wheel. See if it shows us any
Sample collection.
bacteria nearby. this thing actually has a buff distance now, so if there's... I heard something. But I don't see any green, though. See all the blue, of course. I don't see any green splotches, though. Bacteria is just going to be a pain to find on this one, and it's about time we log over. So... you scan, I got what is the most important difference from a left plugins. Yeah, that's gonna... The render distance can be a big thing, yeah. So yeah, we'll log in here. We'll have about 10 minutes to periapsis and another about 10 minutes after it till it's in the safe zone, it looks like, so... Oh, the sound is always kind of really good here too when you get in. Damage to the ship. If you have the ship on the ground, yes. So you gotta make sure you just miss your ship. Yeah, get the sound of the jet cones. We got some stuff we can shoot here in the meantime. Yeah. All the space wind. And unlike what Distorworld 3 organizers said, it is not a neutron blast. This is a white dwarf.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Yeah, this is just high, super high energy, like hydrogen and particles. We look up there and we see the white dwarf. Is that the white dwarf, or is that just down the cone? I think... Yeah, that's the white dwarf. Okay. Yeah, my eyes. Yeah, definitely. We got a very good spot for looking directly at this thing. Let's take a look here. A heck of a view there on it. See Colonia back there in the background. Not much light on the ground, though, unfortunately. You'd think this would be making the ground light up a little more.
Do a barrel roll.
All right, we got a barrel roll to do. There you go. Triple barrel roll for you. Another Picus cobble. Yeah, 3 for the price of 1. Oh, what was it? There, I have a clip somewhere. I did like a freaking like 8 rolls, like going down a cliff, and then leveled it out and landed on top of my Type 8. That was like one of the craziest stunts I've ever managed to pull off. All right, let's go try and get to the top of this mountain over here while we wait. Get a good mountaintop view. Yeah, about a 10-second delay. That sounds about right. Hopefully I have enough time to get to the top of the mountain. Yeah, I don't think I'll have enough time to necessarily get to the top of the mountain. I'm just gonna go over here then. A little bit away from the mountain, out of the view direction. Are there no others here? Yeah, no, I just kind of... For this, I just kind of picked a random spot on the planet to land at. There might be some others meeting it, like, where they're at the same coordinates or something, but... just because I was going to be exploring on the other account there, we just kind of just picked a random spot. Oh, we're getting some daylight now, apparently. Now we're actually getting light. Don't need no night vision no more. What happens if I get out of my suit?
Cargo scoop retracted.
Whee! Radiation. Actually, not terrible damage.
Suit thermal limit exceeded.
Just a little suit thermal limit exceeded. Yeah, it's just extreme heat. It's like, I didn't see what the temperature was. Then. Oh, I think we're about to it, but it seems like it's coming slightly out of the cone. This guy saying look towards the LMC. Where's the LMC? What the frick is the LMC? Large Magellanic Cloud? What he means. Whipping through there though. Yeah, this goes. Definitely approaching a little bit faster now. You can visibly see the thing growing. And we're out of the cone at this point, but we're in the exclusion zone still, but the wind has stopped. So it pops out of the cone and then it makes the fast approach. It zooms past the other cone. Should still get a good view because you see we're still approaching it. It's getting larger and larger. Balance the space and the voices in your head. You can start even seeing the star field moving relative to it, parallax. Slow, just. Colonia Nebula starting to peek out there. I think that's Colonia. That's generated, yeah, pretty much. All procedurally generated. Seed. It's like seeds and seeds and seeds, like system names and stuff for that, and then from there, and then there another seed, and then another seed from there. Here it comes. big old white dwarf. Even see a little bit of there is that white dwarfs have a very little bit of gravitational lensing. You pretty much don't see it anywhere else but here, but you can kind of see it acting on that nebula down there. But it's so small you normally can't get close enough to actually see it. A big old bow tie. Good morning. It's gonna be slightly under the horizon as we pass. All the lensing going by there. Re-enter the cone. There it is on the other side again. And yeah, it sounds like we're on the cone again for a little bit. Now we can climb the mountain while we wait for the safety zone to return. Let's try to go up that crevice right there. Maybe a little smoother this time. Well, it's struggling on it. Hard drive will be full during the expedition with the amount of pictures to take, yeah. We're like 1.2 Earth gravity, so going up a 45-degree incline is a tough thing. We can get it done. I just need to go up the butt crack, okay? I can make it up the butt crack. That didn't work. Alrighty, now we'll zoom on down. It's daylight over there again. I'm still in the full screen mode, aren't I? Hold on. There we go. Pop back over here. Where'd all the checkpoints go? They're hiding over the other side of that mountain. Rough terrain driving skills in here. Nice smooth terrain now. Yeah, try to get to the other side of the mountain here. Yeah, are hitting as well. I delayed them a little bit so because they're gonna hit during the thing. There we go. There we go. So the issue is we're not in the safe zone yet, not because we're in the cone anymore, because we're not. We're just still in the exclusion zone. And if you try to actually call your ship in here, it like ends up just basically spawning inside the core of the planet and becoming unretrievable. And it'll stay down there for some reason. It gets weird. That's kind of the what we're waiting for now, is to be actually out of the exclusion zone itself now. Hey, Grand Reaper 0707, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Storm Chaser crew. Glad to have you. How's it going? How's it going? And you got a black red eye. Do you have a Dr. Grand Reaper account, or did you just change your name? Or did you have to get like a new account? Or did I just know Dr. Grand Reaper for like Discord and it's Grand Reaper here? I don't know. I recognize your name though. The planet leaves the zone. I mean, I have the World of Death clock. Honestly, how you normally would know would be honestly a good question. I don't remember. Trial and error, I think. Normally, I think you usually. I think when I did it before the clock, you watch the orrery until you're at the basically near the far point. Get in here on the orrery. Again, there you see A1, and so you wait till it's like on the here, or it's like here-ish. That's how you usually determine it. Ship doesn't explode. See? Well, what happens now? Like if you were to call it now, it just sort of, because it's in the exclusion zone, it doesn't actually call it the planet. It ends up just calling in, and it's megameters away. There it is. That should be like a minute or two here. Do some more rally while we wait. That was a hard hit. How many of those do I have here? 21. Finally caught one of my streams. Well, welcome in, Grand Reaper. Is that a geyser? Oh heck yeah, let's do this thing. Oh wait, that's not a good enough geyser. This opens in 2 minutes out of the safety window. Got another hill to climb in 2 minutes. And know they. Oh yeah, speaking of hills, hill climb stuff too. They got the Forza Horizon 6 release date announced as like late May. So look forward to a lot of Forza Horizon streams when that releases as well. And I do wonder if one of my fellow squadron members will be making a reappearance in the game as a character. I bet even if I asked Abe, he'd be behind an NDA, so it's like not really worth even asking. Like, are you gonna be in there again? Because I'm sure there'd be an NDA. Picus cobble up here. Let's see if we can get this right before the iron. There we go. Alright, let's see if we should be able to recall the ship here now. There's some cookies. Supposedly safe. Wherever this is going to pop in at. I should try being a car with similar handling in a Forza game. I don't know, it's supposed to bring back the progression system from like the I don't know if it'll be exactly like the first Horizon, but it's definitely not like Forza Horizon 5 where it's like, here you are, welcome to the festival, here, have a multi-million-dollar supercar. Well, there's gonna be a little progression system back, which I think is good. The Forza Horizon 1's little progression system was so good, and then they kind of went away from that for a while. But it's kind of cool starting off with the slower cars and progressing up. That's what I want. And if it's Japan, there's probably gonna be a lot more toges, which I will just like love to do. I was thinking if anyone was here around my channel at the very start of my streaming career, I was doing a lot of Forza Horizon and some 5 streaming, and there was like someone recreated the Aero Hazaka toge in Forza Horizon 5, and I was just doing that over and over, like different cars. So it'd be like, okay, chat, what car should I take now? And then at some point, someone's like, Chevrolet Silverado. I'm like, oh god. We passed on making non-Horizon game. I mean, the non-Horizons are fun. They have but the most recent one's just the Forza Motorsport reboot, which I should also get and try. I've heard it's better now than when it launched. Alright, then I'll just go dock over here at Distant Gangs 3. Back on Odysseus. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I was gonna play the Forza Motorsport reboot. I know there was like some issues with it when it first released, but is it actually better now? Because then I might get that and stream it at some point too. I haven't really had a racing sim to play for a while. But yeah, unfortunately, I think Desi, from what I understand, the actual Turn 10 studios for the Motorsport series got just like fucking decimated with the Microsoft layouts. So I don't know if there's going to be another Forza Motorsport, unfortunately, because the Horizon ones are for playground games. But as I understand, there's only like 4 people working in Turn 10 now. Like they just don't have the staff to make a game. Now everyone's gonna be coming back to DSev to dock here. Got all the people to send friend requests to. Everyone will get a friend request from me. Cutter, nice. Nice skinky bee and a cutter. But a archer, what the hell? Or I cancel friend request. Yeah, I'll pop back over to do exit bio once I'm docked here. Yeah, we definitely needed I'll probably say screw the what was the bacterium on that planet. So look at this, that was gonna be just annoying in the dark. I'll give it a shot or two to see if he can catch reflections. Probably dark planet. I didn't actually cancel it. Like, it was like, come on, why you're Archer, why are you flying a cutter? I know a few people on Archer. I was just messing around. Maybe I should wake up early and drive to Kansas City. Got the Emo's Pizza down there. I could try that out.
Ship dismissed.
You're a Duval pledge? Why are you flying Federal? I'm not Duval, I'm Torval. I was at a Gouda Maya at the very least.
Ship recall.
Definitely an interesting light color though, nonetheless. But trying to find bacterial splotches on that is just going to be a pain. Although I do have a Federal assault ship as my bounty hunting ship, so that is kind of funny. Buddies. There. Ship. Oh, hey, look, just enough to get blue. the light off. It's so dark and green. My only chance again this bacteria is if I just get out and get a peeing on it. Decal I was no, that's the Torval one. Orissa's is the one that has like the wings and then like the cape coming down from the wings. This looks like. You're a ping. See no bacteria here. Fuel and T6 all that off. Yeah, so what we're doing with Distant Worlds 3 is like for certain legs and portion, I'm going through the history of my exploration ships. And so the Type 6, this Type 6 was my first exploration ship for all of like a week. Because the story of this Type 6 was I wanted to but it's actually really funny. So it was right before the first mapping tags came out. And I was just coming from, I played a lot of Guild Wars 2. And so I was like, I want to get my name on this system of Sura. Because I'm a nerd. And so, and I managed to. But what's funny, hey, 80 Crow 0707. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Storm Chaser crew. Is I got all, so I like a 25 layer. I didn't even have engineers unlocked. And I got all but like I got about this far. I think it was a blue ace was the zone I died in. But I got about 4,000 light years from Colonia and died to a neutron cone. And there was 16 hours left, or 20 hours left, until the servers went down for the patch. And so I had hurriedly built a unengineered Asp Explorer to make it to Colonia in time and beelined out there. And you know, got my objective. I got my name all over Asura for the simple reason of just I'm coming from Guild Wars 2 and I'm a nerd on that one. Except for someone got those last three for some reason. And then I you know, because you had to 20 light years away to turn in stuff. So I happened to pop over to this other little system called Colonia. And I flew over to this station called Jack's Orbital. Or Jack's Station, rather. So I flew over to Jack's Station, turned in the exploration data, and then when I was leaving, I noticed, hey, this little planet it orbits doesn't have anyone hasn't mapped it yet. So I mapped it real quick and went and turned that in. And yeah, I had played the game for all of like a week and a half at that point. But I got my first mapping tag on Jock's planet. And what was it we need to go to? We need to get Fungoida on Bravo 2. But yeah, so that's what this Type 6 was. And I was... But my original plan for the stream too, I was like, maybe I can go back to that neutron and show it what's what. Actually, you know, maybe we can still do that. I'd have to find which neutron it was again, though. But it was like 37 jumps to it, though. That's the issue. That's like the one issue. It's like 37 jumps in this ship too, which is why I was like, it's not worth that. I have revisited that neutron in another ship, but I haven't revisited in this particular ship. Nope, nope. That was not the boost button. That was not boost. Hey, Shockwave Streams, how's it going? How's it going? Oh, 707, what you getting up to today? There we go. Now we'll boost over here. The Shockwave raid. All right. Boost over here to B2 now and get our Fungoida hopefully this time for the Codex.
Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage. Heat sink deployed.
Make sure I'm on basic. I don't want a premium synth of that. I've accidentally done that once. Like, oh wow, I just wasted materials. You know? Did some masochistic core mining in Rocky Rings. Any particular reason, or just for money, or are you trying to unlock one of the engineers or something? I think one of them required getting stuff from there.
Warning. Crankshaft drives operating beyond safety limits. Weapons rearmed.
Weapons, you say? I do actually have weapons on this thing. Because this thing, so this is actually a little bit of a normally a specific purpose thing. It was, it like explores into like the wrecked Thargoid sites too. So this is actually basically like a Thargoid material lifter for the Thargoid sites is what I made this thing. So it needed a little bit of defenses. Man, this thing could carry so many Guardian relics and turn them all green. Because it was actually really good for that, because you could park the Type 6 right at the door. And so you could leave, you would actually open the door from the cargo of the Type 6, and then you would just take in what you needed in the SRV. That's why it was good for that role. Doing this for some space communism. Power play, then I take it. I'm assuming, is that Yuri Grom? I know there's Torvald be the space hyper corporatism. That's who I'm pledged to. I think Kane does stuff for mining too.
Body V2 may host a new personal codex entry.
Alright. See if we get the right kind of Fungoida this time.
Orbital flight engaged.
Type 6 will probably good for a little bit better than the Corsair for at least getting the Fungoida. Oh man, the orbital line's doing something over there. What does that do? Orbital line was having a time. What's on this? I didn't have this thing. I do not remember why the collector's on this. Have Alto Space Communism. He's space cult. This elevated luxury gay space communism. I think he's space theocracy.
Landing gear deployed.
Look call me. Yeah, no, whenever I see the Pranav stuff, I'm like, someone should check their fridges for Kool-Aid.
Landing gear retracted.
Alright, let's see if we can find some Fungoida in any of these messes. Is that, what's that thing? That's not Fungoida, that's Osseous. Well, let me, where's my, there it is. We'll at least confirm it.
Present. Base value 3.1.
I'll come back to that if there's time.
Minimum sample distance 800 meters.
More Osseous. A lot more Osseous. I'm not seeing Fungoida though. 30% bonus for Exobio. Yeah, does that? How does that? Is that like Liang Rui, where it's like anyone gets it if it's in their system, or do you have to be pledged? Someone brought that up the other day too. I didn't know if that was like how, like if you go to an Orisa the Lavinia Duval system, you get an extra bonus on bounties. I think it was bounties for her, right? Or Li Rongru, you get the discounts if everyone does, kind of thing. I guess let's grab the Aussies because I'm not seeing any Fungoida right now.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, so that one's the pledge bonus. Okay. I know there's somewhere it's just that everyone gets bonuses like some of those. System and boom and expansion return to stronghold. Last week the ceasefire that hit summon. But there was like a ceasefire just like among the player groups, or like with like they're an official like the game mechanic. I didn't really pay much attention to that honestly afterwards. Like who's even still in there? I know Torval got dropped out of there, I think. I see we got, so Pranov's still in there, Grom's still in there. Kane's still in there, okay. And it looks like Orisa and Ashling. Yeah, well, yeah, so, I mean, you got, Kane, you got Grom, and the two Duvals on Zyada side. And then it looks like, Mahan's a little bit in there. And Kane and Antal opposing them, I guess. Yeah. Well, I mean, at the very least, Orisa, Ashling, and Grom already have a pre-existing don't attack each other agreement. So, I mean, the Duvals and Grom are still not going to attack each other. Yeah, what brought about it being a ceasefire?
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 800 meters from previous sample.
Right over here. Still no Fungoida in sight. What Frontier did do is block new acquisitions in the area. Okay, so you can't acquire. You can only defend and attack.
Second partial sample collected.
third sample now.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 800 meters from previous sample.
Looks like my ship's just missing as well. Let me tell that. It's away. Recall that for now. Radicoid a whirlwind. I wonder what they're gonna do with the Radicoid anyways. That's what I'm more curious about. Kind of funny because I was ganking all during the Radicoid to CG too. I was like, oh, this is being claimed by the Empire, blah, blah. I was totally doing the whole war thing, and then when the war actually happened, it's like, oh, it's an actual mechanic. Nah. Like, it's kind of funny in that regards. I was just like, oh no, fighting over these now it's too mainstream. Yeah. All right, buddies. Buddies, what are you doing? Not how you land. It's having a time, is. Did I see the time travel that happens with any? What do you mean?
Ship recalled.
Let's see if it lands a little more appropriately this time. Suddenly jump backwards and you land there. Huh. Yeah. Knowing this game though, I'm more liable to chalk that up to bug than feature. I mean, the bugs are features, but try again for the fun joy to somewhere else then. Yeah, that one I definitely think was just a lighting bug.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
88 kilometers. It is an interesting reference, I guess, if it is. Moving backwards, interesting. Yeah, like I almost wonder if it was like I still could chalk that up to a bug of how the client is time stamping the orbits. Rather, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe there's something weird with it, but it definitely seems odd. There we are. gotta look for something even rougher, apparently. That looks nice and rough there. Fungoida likes it rough. Knowing FDev's bug track, it'll probably expire before they ever notice it. Like the first ticket I submitted about the Gudamaya Corsair having the backwards thrust vectoring, it expired, and then I submitted the second one, which is the one where they fixed just the pitch, or was it was one or the other. They fixed only the pitch, and then I had to submit a third one and be like, the yaw is still wrong. And then they finally fixed that one. Alright, Fungoida, I trust in you to appear before me on the slopes of this hill. Fungoida, where art thou? Got more Osseous, dang it. I think the Osseous is overriding it. I think that's the issue. Get like a place where pharmaceutical properties could be time travel, de-aging. I'm having trouble being fungal here. If we get somewhere that's maybe, if I can find a place where where Fungoida is that Osseous isn't listed, maybe.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Knowing this community, like the power play communities often get along much. I imagine that they'll just be like, you know, be like, yeah, we got what we want. We'll just all play along nicely now. The Frontier, be like, one of you has to win, and everyone will just be like, nah, no, we don't. It'll be really funny. Have to be like, but. Well, I think finding a place where Fungoida is that Osseous isn't might be a challenge. Yeah. But anyways, let's. Let me go turn this in. It wants me to make dwarf here. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. Yeah. That's too far to go back, I think. I guess it's only 13, but whatever. We're just gonna go next door first.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, reaches a stalemate. I mean, knowing the power play communities, they probably will. They'll be like, yeah, they'll just like, they'll be like, you know, they'll make a peace agreement with everyone. They'll be like, yeah, no, we'll let you guys keep what you have, you know, and you let us keep ours. No, because I know, like, over the Torval, I know we have agreements with, like, the federal powers, and we have agreements with Leon Group. Like, we have agreements with, like, all these other people. Like, no, we won't touch these systems. You don't touch these. Like, it's totally a thing with all the power play communities. I can just totally see them just be like, yeah, we'll just you know, make agreements around the Radicoida, and then FTF's gonna be like, but guys, you're supposed to be fighting.
Undiscovered system. Body A. Undiscovered system.
System scan complete.
Got some planets here, it looks like. Let's get fueled up at least. Yeah, it's just gonna end up with a lot of player-made treaties, and FTF's gonna be like, why are they not fighting?
Warning, temperature critical.
Yeah, they'll just keep out and make adjustments until like, because they're like, okay, now you can't defend anymore. That's what they'll have to do with it. And then it's just like the random players that are still attacking and not listening to the agreements, basically.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now what I also want to do, turn in the data, then I also get change deep charge to mass manager on this now that I've learned about the additional neutron charging damage that it causes. They just say fuck it, it's on the Goids.
Warning, temperature critical. System scan complete.
But yeah, I think a lot of the Empire, because has just been kind of like, whatever on it, because
Drive operating beyond safety limit.
and they just gone back to a lot of their bubble operations, because otherwise there'd just be, you know, so many Empire players. If Empire was giving full focus to that, they probably would just win it. Because there already is issues with Aisling just steamrolling everything in the bubble as it is. Even the other Empire powers are like, Aisling, stop, please, God, fuck. Yeah, they'll just, that's probably what it'd be. They'd be like, okay, fine, whatever, you have the most systems here. You win.
Warning, temperature critical.
Because there's just a shit ton of players, basically. That's how she gains so many.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond.
Yeah, it's a lot more players. It's like one of the reasons I always say that prismatic shields should have been changed to just be like a tech broker or something in PowerPlay 2.0, because even still with PowerPlay 2.0 where everyone gets everything, the powers module still comes first. So players like, well, I just really want prismatic shield, so Aisling, obviously, because out of almost like all the PowerPlay modules, most of them are just side grades. They're like thing with quirk, but it's not arguably better or worse. But prismatics, if you're making a shield tank, you need prismatics. Those the option. Like,
Frameshift drive charging.
like they're the one power play module that is like critical to a very specific and popular type of build. And it's kind of annoying, you know, in that regard. That's why she gets so many players.
4, 3,
Yeah.
1, engage.
She gets a lot, and the other aspect of it too is a bit of Zyada too. So the other Imperial powers and Grom agree to not attack her, and vice versa. So she also doesn't have to worry about any sort of attacks from Orisa or Torval or Patrius or Grom.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
And then you just also have the effect of a lot of like the Imperials be like, well, I want to be Imperial because they're cool with their luxury stuff and all that stuff, but I don't want to support slavery. So there's Ashley. So there's that too.
Frameshift drive.
And it's like, I don't know, just roleplay your character. Just yeah. I like roleplay. I like role-playing characters that are far different from me in real life. So, like Commander Kezika is arguably neutral evil. Yeah, she probably does personally. Pretty sure she does. It's all political mouth speak.
Engage.
Yeah, she absolutely does.
Warning. Temperature critical.
All right, let's go turn this in over at Sinbad's base here. Where did that go? There it is, Chater. All right.
Warning. Frameshift drive.
Slaves for me, not for thee. See, meanwhile, I pledged to Torval where I can get a bonus for slave trading. Because heck yeah. I'll roleplay a hyper-corporate imperialist. I don't know. I just don't like. I don't like a lot of people that do like role playing games. They'll just like role play like, oh, what would I do if I was in this game? And it's like, I don't know. That's just not my cup of tea. I wanna act. I wanna have, play some character that is different. Some sort of different values and explore that difference in values, morality and personality and all that. Have fun delving into that kind of differences.
Orbital flight engaged.
Turn in our exploration data here and see what we get. Help Sinbad out a little bit as well. It's mostly gonna be Exobuy is gonna be the big moneymaker on this one. We only had like 3 systems, but we did get the ammonia world in that one.
Lincoln Kilo Bravo Romeo. Welcome to our starport, Commander.
Of course, we gotta support the local prison colony.
Cleared for landing on docking bay 08.
You always gotta support your local prison colonies. It's back before I started CA. This is I did a lot of managing Sinbad's BGS out here and like this system, and they used to be in a few more, but they kind of stopped concentrating on Colonia at some point. I used to do missions so often through it because I used to mainly fly in Colonia when I was doing this, managing their stuff. Oh, we have a bunch of other systems that I kind of was hopping around in before. A little bit of data. Okay, let's go turn in the Exobio now. Alrighty. There we go. The nice little spiral on the fans. Fans are trying to hypnotize me. Let's see if they have any good of the pre-engineered stuff in case anyone needs that as well. Check the shoe store, you know.
I've got quality weapons for I've got the best stock in the system. Sure, take a look around.
So, yeah, suits are only 3, so it's just going to be the standard 3.
Come back when you are ready.
I've got a job, but it could get...
Alright, Mr. Exobio guy.
I hope you have some organic data. Our researchers always welcome fresh data.
Heck yeah, they're 133 million. The Texas doing a lot of lifting there. Why is it only 41 bonus?
Vista thanks you for your contribution.
Oh wait, it was 10, not 20. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking 20. I forget that someone like the Stratum are like 18 million. For some reason, I was thinking 8 million. All right, now we just got to see which one is the FSD engineer out in this Colonial land. What are the other ship kits on this thing too? See what other tails this thing has. Livery. Our nice brown brick. Purple. We have these colors that you can't even get anymore. Like. And purple. Alright. What was the tails? Yeah. See, that'd be kind of cool to get the hazard. Those wings, there's that one that goes that. There's that thing covers the vents. I don't know, the fins in the back kind of works. Alright, what is our engineers out here? Marsha. Mel's frame shift raves, okay. And I don't know if I have enough for a mass manager. We'll see when we get there.
Ship restraints withdrawn.
Oh, he's got lovely views from Chadar Correctional, though, with a planet like that.
Flight assist off. Frameshift drive charging.
Slip it a bit sideways there. Oh, yeah, the gas giant on one side, yeah. So the view is always so good here because you have the gas giant peeking up over the horizon on one side, then you have the other binary pair peeking up over the horizon on the opposite side.
Temperature critical.
All right, now what's his base called? Brig. We've went from the prison colony to the brig. They sure like, they have a theme out here, apparently.
Operating beyond safety limits.
dark side slightly. So. With the glow of the nebula, we might not actually need the lights after all. Get kind of a purple glow here on the dark sides. And had to recast it online. Let's see what we catch here. Oh, but it's one of these bases, so we gotta do the way you dock at these bases is a little unique. You gotta do it properly. You gotta show off. I gotta find where it would be though. I think it'd be over the side, I think. Oh wait, there it is. I see it. Okay.
Lincoln, Kilo Bravo Romeo.
That's right, Brig. We're coming in for a landing.
During visit, Commander. Access granted. Set down on landing pad 09.
Show off how exactly. Now we're gonna come in for a landing.
All hands, this is the captain. Proceed to the escape pods and abandon ship. Repeat, abandon ship.
You gotta give them a show, you know? Oh, wait, that's not our pad. Where's our pad? Our pad's over here. There it is.
Landing gear deployed.
Flight control. Just imagine flight control being like, Commander, that is for cars.
I need you to relax with the mustard.
You do not need to fly through there, Commander.
Contact. Commence system shutdown.
Oh, man, I need an eccentric hyperspace trajectory. Where's our... I want an eccentric hyperspace. Coded is Rat Rye Colonia Dream.
Ship released. You may depart when ready.
Alright, well, we know the exit path. Entering launch tube. Oh, I hit the light pole. Woo! we hit the light pole. We're like, wah!
Flight assist on.
All right, hold on. We need to try that again. Okay. Do. All right. Oh, no, too low. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm hitting my roof on that thing right as it exits, that's why. Oh, well. It's easier to go in, I think. Get on over to Rat Rye in any case. Get high enough above the horizon? I don't think it's gonna.
Flight path is clear. Flight control.
Yeah.
Out.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, over to Ratry Colonia Dream. And I think it was eccentric hyperspace trajectories, I think is what it was.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Right on in. Eccentric hyperspace trajectory, then we can get rid of the darn deep charge crap.
Lake Kilo, Bravo, Romeo. It's good to have you with us. Welcome to the station, Commander. Dock-in request approved. Landlord designated pad number 41. Increased traffic flow in this sector, Commander. Be wary.
Right over to 41.
Touchdown. Engaging docking restraints. Welcome to the station, Commander.
One of those. Jeez. That works. Pop back over to, what was it, Luctane. Night, night. Have a good rest as well, Grand Reaper. We're about, once we get this and get back over to Odysseus, that'll probably be on our end as well.
Landing gear detected.
Actually, I think just the sun's is here until a little bit in the morning, so I'll just port that thing, I think. Don't let the ketchup bite. Yo, shovel snow. Oof.
You are now clear of station perimeter. Safe travels, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Just the perfect amount of temperature. Where's the brig? The brig's over that way.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Platinum Vision in system with us. Right there above the dashboard bar. A nice little arc to come on in.
Orbital flight engaged.
Doing. So right for now, I'm changing my engineering on my FSD over from deep charge to mass manager, and then we're gonna get docked over on distant suns for the night. Finishing up here. Gotta find where the tunnel is. Hold on, we gotta do the special docking here though. Let's see where it is though.
Lincoln Kilo Bravo Romeo. We eagerly await your arrival, Commander. You are very welcome at this terrestrial port. Request approved. Set down
There
on
it is.
landing pad 10.
Alrighty. Same as before, you gotta give the people on the skyscrapers a show.
Terrain alert. Pull up now.
Yeah, I don't think I will. Flight control.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Landing gear deployed.
What kind of ship's this other commander in? Coming in on. Got a courier, nice. There we go. Now we can get that changed over.
Touchdown confirmed. Clear to disembark.
There we go. Wait, it takes less damage on neutron charges. Then Suns is here, so let's go dock over at that.
Landing coupler disengaged. Clear for ascent.
And since we can't just not fly through the tunnel, that'd be silly. No, there should be another tunnel right over here, shouldn't there? No, apparently not. Okay. Something a little silly this time. Alrighty. It's drifting a little far. Do. Dang it. Got wedged in there. Whee! There we go.
Flight assist off.
Once we clear those mountains, it should be good. Should be. There we go.
Speed restrictions lifted. Flight control signing off.
And away we go over to get docked over at Distant Suns.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Suns carrier. Right on here.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking request accepted. You are welcome to approach pod.
Alrighty. Here real quick. Get that raid message in there. This raid message is copied, and looks like we were gonna read Minnie, but it looks like she's ending. So let's go check out Crunch Butt Steak. Look, he's been going for quite a while too. Dang. What about Nikki? How long's Nikki? Let's go see what Crunch is up to then. Commander Crunch Butt Steak. Anyways, everyone, thank you for coming on by as always. Always much appreciated. We'll be definitely with this World 3 having a lot more exploration streams. Thank you for the raids, the lurks, the chats, the follows, all that good stuff. Always much appreciated. I don't have the, let's see, our schedule upcoming should be kind of similar to that next week as well. We're gonna this World Series running a lot more carrier writing, so we'll see if we can do some Community Planet Crafter as well next week, since I missed getting that together this week. And otherwise, yeah, this raid message is copied, and we'll go check out Commander Crunch Butt Steak, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.